You see, my children know I'm a farmer. My family know I'm a farmer. My children are here. Sometimes weekend we come here. I'm here every day. Yeah.
Monday to Monday.
Yeah. I go to church, of course, after service. Some days I come to work, some days I don't. I have a farm manager, I have other staff live on the farm. And honestly, even some aspect of the fish farming itself is therapeutic. Like when you feed your fish, you see them eat, you saw the way they were all scrambling for fish. It's interesting. It's therapeutic for me and to most people who do fish farming.
Would you mentioned children, I know you've got 2 boys.
Yeah.
Is this something that you want to leave as a legacy for them to, obviously you're not retiring yet, but if you want to continue on the future or future,
of course, why not?
Over from you?
Why not if they are interested?
Are they interested?
Well, they are.
So far.
Of course, so far. But you see, at the same time, I will compel them to come and fish farming.
If
there is proper structure in place, any business will run and thrive. If there is proper structure, and that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to put in place a proper structure at a point in time, such a way that your farm will run. Sometimes I travel out of the farm for days
and the farm is running.
Of course, I have a farm manager who is
in place,
responsible and works with other people. On this farm, we work with about 10 staff and
so
permanent staff.
The word sustainability then comes into play.
Right now, some of our staff are on study leave. We encourage our staff to also study. They don't have to work. Yeah, they don't have to work with us all their life. We encourage them to also learn something. Some of them have left, they have moved on. Some of them left, came back. Some of them are planning to leave, we know. But the important thing is where you want to live properly. Resign and go, move on. It's to move on. And as you are moving on, other people are moving in.
Exactly.
That's what life is about.
Moving on and moving.
With a lot of people here. We have a lot of students for training, but our rules here is that they must live on the farm. They live on the farm, then we teach them, we pay them some allowance as IT students, but they all learn and live here. And by the time they leave, they also want to come back.
Yeah. I want to also ask you that, apart from the, as I said, we're on a lighter note, apart from the day-to-day running of the farm, which you obviously oversee yourself, what other things is it about you that people might not know? We know you as a journalist, media practitioner, we know you now as a fish farmer. What is it? Well, and that is all that you know in yourself is also something very key and added value.
One thing that I know about myself is that anybody who is not straight can work with me.
Okay.
If you are not straight,
all cards on the
whether you are male or female, if you are not straightforward in your dealings, you cannot work with me. I hate dishonesty. I hate people who are deceitful. A lot of people are deceitful. I don't like it.
That's the way.
And that's why I cannot be a politician. So many of our politicians are very deceitful.
You'd rather just do what you do for the community, within the community. Now, we've got about 2 more questions to go. Tunde, what are the highs and the lows you have experienced in this wonderful fish farming industry that you'd like to share with our viewers?
Well,
because we know that all is not a bed of roses.
Of course. We have so many challenges. Some of the challenges that we face, apart from the issue of, we mentioned that before, issue of accessibility, the roads are bad, electricity is a big challenge. Water is from borehole, we have water. The water is not good enough, but there's a way around it. We treat our water, that's what you treat with. And manpower also, we have several times we have had to change staff, we have had to sack people, we have had to employ. And all of these are, and fish farming is not a job that you can do alone.
It's not light.
You have to work with people. You have to work with people.
It's a team thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a teamwork. And where 1 or 2 of the team is not working well, affects other people. So it's manpower is also a big challenge sometimes. And where those who are working with you are not thinking in line with your own vision, it becomes a problem. Well, here we don't. We have zero tolerance to such things.
To such behavior.
Yes.
If I flip that round and then ask you, what are the highs that you had?
Well,
the celebration points.
Yes, the celebration point is we are happy. We are also empowering other people. We are empowering other people to also take on this business of fish farming and also employ people to work them. We are adding value. We are training would-be pensioners who don't even know what to do. People who are thinking of what do I do when I leave service. We are letting them understand how to do it right. Because in Nigeria, a lot of people deceive so many people to make a wrong choice of investment. They lie to people that in 6 months you are a millionaire, and it is not true. In 6 months you are still working. I've been in fish farming for about 7 years right now. I won't say I am a millionaire because I'm in farming, but by the grace of God, at least I'm comfortable. And I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things that's keeping me busy. The farm is keeping me busy. My job is keeping me busy. We are doing capacity building for other people. We are also publishing journals that is educating people about international standards in fish farming. So we are not only running a school, educational center for fish farmers, medium, small scale industry operators. We are educating them. We are advising people. People are calling us for advice. We are also selling our fish. We are selling our products. We are doing so many things,
which is very
at the same time. And we are happy doing.
You're happy doing that. Now, my last question to you is, as you know, today's theme is food and agriculture sustainability for the 21st century. What are your personal views on that as someone who is really in the heart of the food business?
Good.
The food produce business. Good. And I'd like you to speak into the camera
you see, sustainability in the fisheries sector is dependent on so many things. The private individual that has invested in this fisheries sector needs support from government, particularly in the areas of fish feed. We need fish farm products subsidized. We need for government to remove duties from things like fish meal. What fertilizer is to the crop farmer is what fish meal is to the fish farmer. If government can give fertilizer at subsidized rates to crop farmers, they should be able to give fish meal to the fish farmers at subsidized rate, or even totally remove duty, so that these products that we keep importing can be as available to the fish farmer at reasonable cost. It does not make the business interesting when you spend 70 to 80% of your cost on feed. There are a lot of local feed ingredients that can be used in the fisheries subsector. But even these local ingredients are not cheap, and they are not easy to come by. You have groundnut cake, you have soya meal, you have soya beans, you have so many that are produced locally. They are available. Okay. They are also not really easy to come. You have maize. Maize is not cheap.
Tell me about it.
You know, and sorghum, all of it. And all of these things are not easy to come by.
So really we just need the government to look into more things.
All of these things to be looked into and assist the private individual farmer to be able to do his business well at suitable and sustainable costs.
And your last word, thank you for
my last word
is your last word to the viewers, to fellow Nigerians.
To fellow Nigerians is that look, whether we like it or not, whether you like it or not, we must produce food. Fish is good protein, and it is even better than meat. Anybody above 40 should not be thinking of eating meat, should be thinking of fish. Fish is good protein source, and in Nigeria today we are yet to be able to meet the demand even for